Yeah, that last track, that was so dramatic. What's up, guys? Wednesday night stream, basically tabletop. What are we painting tonight? So we're continuing. This is our intercessor, who also has a pistol arm finished, and like a little over half of his chainsword arm done. Pretty much just the white armor. All the shading, all the highlighting on the white, and then that's basically done. But what we're gonna start with is actually finishing the work on the base. I'm gonna load a little bit. I'm gonna finish the work on the base and then get the main body on there and get everything else, like, you know, caught up and built, and then we'll resume on the chainsword arm. And yeah, my honest goal is finish tonight with the chainsword arm and the backpack done. If I'm super efficient, maybe, just maybe, we could finish the whole thing tonight, which would be kind of nice. But I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one. Hence the title. Sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move this over so I have some elbow room. I not that far over. Maybe like there. That's good. Get some proper elbow room to plant my arms. All right. What we got? Immediately into the ASMR. Kidding me. I am working on that playlist. We are steadily adding into it stuff that actually sounds good. So I'm not playing with the music all the time. We'll give this one a shot. Alright, so base, what we're gonna do is we're gonna dry brush this with Dawn Stone. That's the current plan. Get out some Dawn Stone, get one of my dry brushes. One of my dry crusty brushes. But what I mean by that is I found a couple brushes a while back that just kind of like got this like crusty crescent shape thing, and I just stopped cleaning it, so it kept getting like crustier. I mean, I clean them when they become overloaded, but like trying to encourage like not in good condition brush. And they were already old anyway. I think I got it. Yeah, that's just dry brushing nicely. Very nicely, actually. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope pretty good. I'm really tired, but I feel really good. Our afternoon stream was banging. Like, it was doing so good that I went over by an hour. I just streamed for an additional hour because it was like, I can give up this hour considering my other obligations, and it's doing great. Did it switch to Cold Cold Heart again? Like, I just switched off that. It did. Like, I don't want that song. Hey, Tone! No audio? Just sorting out mic. You're saying I have no audio or you have no audio? Because if I have no audio, that's a problem. I mean, on my end, it says I have audio. Actually, if it's you having no audio, then you can't hear me either way. I'm just gonna hope. Good to see you, Tone. let me know when you are actually able to hear me. But yeah, we had a great stream earlier. It did actually like further encourage me. I've been thinking about for a while extending the lengths of the streams, adding an hour on to the end of each stream anyway, because it seems like that's when the streams start getting really good, and I think it would boost my numbers overall if I did such. I think I just need more paint, like, from the pot. That was a short but interesting track. I want to try this. I'm gonna assume from the kind of assumed tone of that message that he was referring to his audio. He can't hear me. But not because of me, but because of him. That's how I'm gonna do it. Let the record show that that is my understanding of the situation. There will be a record of this. It will be on the test. There we go. That's the hard Dawnstone shading I'm looking for, because we're gonna, similar to how I do the soft seals, actually exactly how I do the soft seals on White Scars. I solid black and then dry well, I don't dry brush them, but Dawnstone and then Nuln Oil to smooth it all out, blend it all in. That looks pretty good. Okay, make it too dark to see. What's a brush? I think this brush will work fine. Grabbing a size 4 synthetic. Alright, so that dries, and then we can mount the whole mini on there. I'm excited for her. I'm liking this mini. Liking where it's going. Alright, chainsword arm. Next step is the Apothecary White Broad Recess Shader. Starting to get good at saying this. I'm just cleaning the crap out of this brush because I had a bunch of red in it earlier. And that will not help me any. Hope you're doing okay over there, Tone. You're, been a hot minute. Those must be quite the, technical problems. Have you considered calling your local tech priest? Or, you know, just a priest in general. You know, I forgot to add that last track into the playlist, but we're not dealing with that contemporary stuff. Which one is this? This is... I don't remember. I don't know. I don't feel like it. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, don't forget to follow, Tone. Don't forget to follow my stuff. The bot told you so. I was just gonna come back randomly and just hear me just ragging on him. As far as I know, you're not hearing any of this. It's like, Tone, paint better. What's your problem? Why aren't you as good at painting as me? Just just incessant mockery. No reason. Alright, that's the initial shade, which is very subtle on the camera. But, yeah. Let's do the narrow shade. The base is not dry yet, for reference. I'm looking at it right now. Not put together just yet. Wonder if the recessed shade I was using earlier is still wet. It is. I'm just a little concerned because the wet palette is not very moist. Not like how I usually keep it anyway. Moist. Of course, I'm talking about my wet palette, so I'm gonna expect Hot Behaving Aura to pop in any second now. Because it seems like almost every time I talk about my wet palette, he pops in. Nope, I hear nothing. Yeah, no, I need fresh. Like I can mix with the old stuff, but I need fresh shader. Dylan, you got your stuff fixed yet, so we can chat. Making me lonely over here. Like for some reason, knowing that you are here and you would chat, but you can't hear me, feels more lonely than no one here. Weird. But leave me alone, Tone. Me and evil Twitch chat. Everyone else. Nah, it's fine. I'm sure there aren't Inquisitors en route to his place right now. Just dipped my finger into some great shining silver. That's what I wanted, was a shiny silver pinky. Alright, let's get this recess shader on here. For reference, this stuff is going to dry dark gray, so it's going to actually make a pretty nice gradient. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. I'm adding the straight up dubstep to the playlist. Because it's funny. War Pig is in the chat. What's up, War Pig? Oh, that's a lot of scary orcs, man. You're gonna make me scared. Also, is that like hype airbrushing Doritos? Is that how that works? As for what up with me, I am, sure. Is that how they make Doritos so good? They airbrush with them with hype? That would actually make a lot of sense, to be honest. That's my new headcanon. As for me, besides reading too far into what's probably just internet nonsense, we are, doing some White Scar chainswords. I say that like it's plural, it's just this arm. And hopefully putting most of this guy together as soon as the base dries. Get some null oil on it. So I'm gonna turn on my end. So I'm gonna step down a little bit. It's a little loud in my ears. Okay. Back to normal selection of music. Stuff a little closer to this. What up with you, Warpig? I am familiar with you. I've seen you around. Nice to have you in here at long last. Working on Action Sonic Weapon to Mark IV armor to make noisy boys. Nice. I'm not sure what you're doing to Sonic Weapon, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. Working on Action. All I can think is watching, but that doesn't sound productive. Rhyming, painting, crafting, building. Nope, I'm lost. Sorry. Grammar has broke me. You're going to have to specify harder. Attaching! That makes sense. Yes. That seems so obvious now. Cool. Make some noisy boys. So Emperor's Children, huh? Where do you know me from? I've seen you, I feel like I've seen you in numerous chats. Trying to remember which one specifically, but I feel like at least 2 different other Warhammer streamers I've seen you in the chats. Hold on. Does, Linden definitely. Yeah, because I jump in Linden's every now and again. Kenny. You mean like Kenny, like the Kenny goes on the Long War? Or a different Kenny? But definitely Linden's. Yes, NLP. Is that the name of... Is that like the thing for the name of his studio? Oh, I'm trying to remember. It's like on the tip of my tongue. What's the name of Kenny... Next Level Painting. Yes. Yeah. Oh, so actually I was just in their podcast stream the other day. So I might have seen you in there as well and be like, ah, hey, it's Warpig from Linden's. So, yeah, okay. Alright, this is all starting to come together now. But yes, I have seen you around the Warhammer Twitchverse. So, nice to have you in Basically Tabletop. Welcome. Commands are fully set up, so if you want to expand your presence, there are many options. Probably the most simple one is just command links. That gets you just literally everything in just one go. It's a Linktree. At your leisure. Otherwise, yeah. Well, you spelled commands wrong, but I haven't figured out... I've not set up that one specifically. I just... Command links. Well, we could just get you everything. That's the one I go with. You spell that's 2 M's on the command though. Regardless, so that still wouldn't have worked. Alright. Over here trying to read it literally. I'm like, that's not gonna make any sense. Yeah, I'll be here. And eventually Tone will be here too. I think. I think Tone will be here. Clearly, my theory was proven correct. This Warpig can hear me, so it was just a Tone thing. So I would like Tone to be here. It's probably still lurking. I'd imagine he's definitely giving me the lurk, but he needs to give me them types in the chat. Also, what even is this track? That didn't sound toxic or anything. Like, I know where that's going. I don't like it. Okay. Anyway. Where am I? I need to remember. Actually, I don't know why I'm bothering with the across. No one's gonna see that. Right up here, so it looks like there's some there's a gap there that they are actually revving within. Kind of the theory. Instead of just sprouting from the metal. Which would be kind of weird if you stop and think about it, mechanically speaking. Oh yeah, I gotta do the fan brace. Oh yeah, you know, I'm gonna help Warpig out for when he comes back. Man, links. There we go. That's pretty good. You are back. I acknowledge the back. I also left your present in chat. As my timer does it again for me anyway. Didn't even have to do anything. Which actually, I probably should have thought of that. I should have been like, you know what, the timer's gonna go off sooner or later. I'd say the place to be right now is probably the Discord. Pretty much everything is going... Everything, like, that's not happening on stream directly, everything goes through there first. In some manner or another. And it's still free right now. I've not decided to monetize that yet. I don't know if I will, but... I mean, it's a thing that happens, so, you know. Alright, I think it's all the dark recess shading. Cool. Time to move on to, nope, not highlighting. The trench black lining. Because I can't think of a better word for the, like, inset seams? Lines? I don't know. Just not having good luck with the music tonight. Sometimes it'll be good for a solid like 40 minutes, and then sometimes it's like now, where it's just nonsense. Alright, I think this one's fairly good. Alright. What am I doing? Black lining. Grabbing some black Templar contrast. We're gonna stick this in the deep indents. The War Pig, you're doing some Emperor's Children, I take it. Are you making them like very specifically Horus Heresy, or are you like just using those bits to make some alternate versions of 40k Noise Marines? 40k? Cool, cool. But I want to be lore accurate. Very cool. I had a similar conversation on Reddit today. I posted pics of my relic Sikaran Venator, which has a lot of trophies on it. And someone was like, do you play 30? Is this for 30k or 40k? It actually said 40k or 40k. I respond, yeah, it's for 40k and 40k and 30k. But no, I covered in like trophies that actually called out a bunch of my local players, like specifically. And I mostly play 40k. I've not yet gotten the book to learn 30k yet, though I'm not at all opposed to it. And I am intending on getting the Age of Darkness box. I currently have no idea how long it'll take me to get my hands on it, because I'm trying to do it through my local store, and I've still not gotten confirmation that the order's even been put in. But, I'd like to get in on that. But even then, all the people that I play 40k, I mean 30k with, also play 40k, so it all comes out in the watch. Yeah, okay, that's done. What was I gonna say? Besides tired. Eighth edition Baron 7 for a reason. Well, it's a whole new edition of Horus Heresy. To be fair. And 9th edition currently hasn't been great for a little while. Not super good, especially if you're a Space Marine player, like a Codex Space Marine, like moi. Especially not a Raven Guard player. That's why I said 8. Well, we're not in 8th anymore. I don't know anyone that's playing 8th. I know people that are playing 9th and people that are playing HH 2.0. So I gotta work with what I got. Oh. What even? Why? What is this? I don't know why I bothered taking a second to look at my notifications, because it's some weird friggin' picture of, like... I don't even know how to describe that. Never mind. I'm not. But it was from my local game store Discord, which is disturbing. I play 8.5 with my buddies. Well, there you go. Good for you. That's probably a fairly good system. Use current codex and points, but the 8th core book. Okay. Yeah, that makes some sense. I guess the whole core thing doesn't mean much, because most of those rules are to do with the specific codexes, not really the core book. The core book doesn't really mention core very much. So yeah, I can see how that could work. Alright, for the first layer of highlights. Man, I am suddenly feeling like super tired. Man, I was tired before, but like... I am getting some Corax white for the white highlights. And that base is almost dry. I'm probably going to do at this point is just finish up the arm and then pop all the stuff together then. I'm going to do the backpack. As much of the backpack as we can. And yes, I did say Raven Guard earlier, and this is a White Scar arm. This is part of a large White Scar commission I've been working on for way too long, but we're making good progress on it now. Oh yeah, so how you liking the new Chaos Codex, Warpig? Like, I have a local Emperor's Children player, but he's been kind of distracted by a certain new faction of Space with Dwarves, so, you know. Because that's what he plays in AOS. Actually gonna add that to the playlist. That's good. Man, I am just getting lost in my head. Lose myself in the highlights. Let's see, what else is up? Well, after my afternoon stream went so well, I'm becoming a bit more optimistic about hitting affiliate earlier than expected. And I'm considering going, like I'm starting to really seriously consider extending my streams out another hour, making them 3 hours long. It'd be adding an hour on the back end of them. Putting an hour on the front end would make things really difficult for me due to current obligations I have. Yeah, that's pretty good. Will I manage to do 3 hours tonight? We will see. I have no idea. I'm, focus-wise, I'm kind of struggling right now. We're only at 45 minutes in. Kill me now. But no, it's good. You know, if I can pull off the 3 hours and we finish this dude, then that's a great night just for that reason alone. Alright. We have to highlight the sword, and I need more paint or thinner or something going on here. I'm gonna first try thinner. specifically flow improver. Mixing into these big clumps I have here on the palette already, because that's a lot of potential paint. So I guess get them away from that ash and gray into the middle here. Fortunately, Corex White being used as a highlight on Army Painter Matte White doesn't take a lot of pigments, so it can be pretty thin and it will still get you the results you want. I basically always do a bad job on the sides of these chain swords first time through. Always needs cleanup. But as long as you can do a good job at cleanup, you can make any paint job look clean. Reference, I'm actually pushing down a decent bit to make sure it gets around that edge. While the actual edge itself will get white scar, but it'll be applied very gently. It only gets the actual edge itself. Kind of hard for you guys to see, even with me, like, having a bunch of camera settings to try to reduce the amount of, like, whiteout you guys get. But you can kind of see the, Corex White. I'm gonna edge hide with White Scar. Hey, Venom! Ain't not that late. An hour in. Halfway if I go by my normal schedule. Well, I am thinking about extending this, out like the, afternoon one if things go swimmingly. And I don't die because I feel exhausted. How's how's your infiltrators coming, Venom? You got your stuff done even though you stayed late. I mean, I got oh, yes. Yeah, it was finishing prepping dinner for the family and doing the dishes. I did get it all done by doing the day's dishes immediately and then prepping dinner and doing the remaining dishes left over there. And I had about 15 minutes before the stream started. Which I did not spend resting, because why would I do that? Why would I? um, but why would I give myself a breather? That seems silly. We don't stop until we die here, okay? That's how we do things. Oh, fair enough. If I do, well, um, well, yeah, you might get start working on them while the stream's still going. Basically, kind of the same thing as last stream. If we can get the viewer count to like 4 or higher as like the regular before the stream would normally end, I'll just keep going. It's really I just want to hit affiliates so bad so I can like really start pumping this up. Like I'm kind of just spinning my wheels right now, waiting for that. You know, unless someone wants to get me a new commission. Not just about the monetary stuff, by the way. It's also like all the other stuff we mentioned about the new streams and the designs and like all the stuff I want to do. I'm stuck behind the stats. Oh, we are. The last stream was average viewers was 4.1, so that's a big punch upwards. I won't know exactly what it changes the monthly one until tomorrow. Because that's when it updates all like the true stats, if you will. That's what I call them, the true stats. Yeah, I should be though getting the VIP stamps for, tomorrow regardless, because that's based just on hitting 50 followers. And no matter how they judge that, I've now hit that, because I'm either at 51 or 52 followers now, depending on which window you look at. It's so weird. Yeah, we hit 8 a couple times. Where did I just put that white? Oh, well, it's wet over here, so I guess there's some here. Like, where's the paint? White looks the same, wet or dry. Like, true white paint really doesn't change much when it dries. Really don't. Very deceiving. So yeah, we're still on the same goal. Like the honest goal is arm and backpack finished by the end of the stream, whatever that means. And if we go long and I go very efficiently, maybe the whole guy. Maybe we'll also get the head in there. As it stands, I only have the edge highlight of the white and the transfer left in this chain sword arm. So the next, like, probably 15 minutes, this will be done. Man, you guys can't see crap of what I'm doing. I don't really know what to do about because lowering the light not gonna help me much. Let's say, even though I like fixed the chalkiness problem, I still run into the problem that white scar does dry on the tip very quickly. It's very annoying, but it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, that's how we know we're halfway through the stream. Well, the normal stream. All the timers go off in the course of like 5 minutes. I'm really digging this beat, and I don't know why. I don't think it's actually that good. It just... Oh yeah, Venom, how's your kid? You doing any better? You mentioned he was sick. I think it was a he. I could be wrong in all of this. Would not surprise me at all if I was wrong in all of this. Seems very likely. On the upswing, cranky as hell, but we're getting there. Yeah, that's fair. Being sick sucks. Just let him sleep it off for another day and send him back to the factory. What? Yeah, it's only 3. Oh, and a COVID baby. And was premature, so it's like every other week at this point was means it's just to the world finally. Wow, that's rough. That's not fun. Sorry to hear all that. It sounds... Obviously, I'm no medical expert in anything. But something I've been researching, you know, relatively recently, a few months ago, was diversifying your gut flora, gut fauna, and it boosts the immune system pretty massively. One of the easiest ways of doing it is just eat lots of different things all the time, constantly diversifying your diet, because stuff can only live and spread and do stuff in your gut if they have the right kind of food. So if you're just eating the exact same thing all the time, you only got a certain set of gut flora kind of deal. It means I get to work on these means little spurts at a time. Yeah, that sucks. But I know the feeling as far as the low spurts of time. That's kind of where it was when I first started the hobby. I was living with my ex and we were trying to work a couple businesses at the same time, but she was mostly the one running things. So I basically got to paint Warhammer when she let me, effectively. Yeah, that's exactly right. He has a dietitian who works on diversification of food for him. It's made a big difference. Oh, good. Good. That's good to hear. Yeah, it reminds me. I need to diversify my food up again. It's just, it's rough when you're poor, and it won't give you food stamps even though you're poor, because of very arbitrary local laws. It's very dumb. Doesn't actually have anything to do with my economic situation at all, just arbitrary nonsense that says I'm not allowed food stamps even though I'm well underneath the income level for food stamps. So, I mean, my diet's still fairly clean and overall pretty good, just not as diverse as I'd like it to be. But on the same point, I am probably in some of the best health I've been in my life since I really cleaned up my diet. Knocked just pretty much all junk food out. Like, I guess, like, some potato chips on occasion is, like, the majority of it. And, or, like, the worst of it. And why is there a pot of paint in this? Oh, that's not where that goes. Just got very confused by my paint rack for a second there. And I work out every weekday morning. So, actually in seriously good shape. My weight's going down consistently. I started doing the fasts too. I haven't been sick since like late last winter. So like probably like I think like March. That's awesome. I'm on, you can eat as much as you want of veggies, then a bit of protein and fruit will help me cut down around 25 pounds 2 months. Yeah, there you go. I've been going, like, low carb, low calorie. Not quite keto, but my parents are both keto, so, like, it's not super hard in the household to get pretty close to keto anyway. Mostly focusing on proteins and fruits, though, there is some kind of greens involved in at least 2 meals, and quite a bit of them. Like, I have a pretty big salad with each middle meal. I call it middle, like, the name keeps changing actually because it's dinner for the rest of my family. It's like lunch for me because I'm on a much later living schedule than they are. And yeah, I've gone down. So when let's see, where do I begin the measurement? It's like I was hitting it pretty hard last summer and fall, right after I broke up with my ex and moved back in with my parents. And I weighed 160 when I moved back in with my parents on this big COVID gut. COVID got from just like the 15 pounds everyone got from COVID, just from the quarantines and stuff, because not actually doing anything anymore. I hated that. So I started doing stuff, and I lost a bit of weight. I lost around like 10, 15 pounds, and then this spring, I got some better resources and been hitting it way harder. And I think I was like upper 140s, low 150s, kind of swinging a lot. And then now I am at 132, which is about right for me. I'm only 5'5", and I'm a pretty small built dude anyway. So, but I am definitely hitting the point where like I have to cut pretty hard to like lose weight, but I think I can get to like 125 still, if not 120, before it flips back around from muscle building. Also, I nearly have abs again. I didn't have incredible abs before as a teenager, but like, might be on my way to have good abs soon. Yeah, I got about 35 games since I started working from home during COVID starts. Sit all day at work, and when I was at the office, I go on walks. Also, being 10 steps from my fridge was not good for me, so I had to change the fridge contents. I'm 185/11, still obese by a church. You're not massively off. I don't think. I think obese might be a little strong. 180 at 5'11", I think you're okay. Like, yeah, you can get better, but I don't think that's horrible. I haven't known way worse. I was working from home before COVID. It's just my ex and I would do like a lot of stuff out of the house before, and then everything closed down, so we couldn't really do much. And stuff just got way more stressful in general, actually. Like like a lot of it was stress. Just like a lot of the 160 was stress. And it was like pointless stress too. It wasn't even stress over stuff that actually mattered. Now, like, yeah, I still feel stress, but it's over like stuff you should be stressed about. Like, how do I make money? How do I pay my rent? How do I pay my other bills? How do I expand my business? Like, that stuff I'm fine stressing about. That makes sense. Stupid relationship drama, that's dumb. And it sticks around. That being said, my ex and I are still best friends. We're just can't be partners anymore. She's already moved on, gotten a new boyfriend. I feel like I need to work on myself more before I can go into a relationship, particularly financially. I don't think it's appropriate to have my kind of income level and regularity, and try to get into any kind of relationship. That wouldn't be fair to anyone involved. Oh yeah, sure to stick around. Oh yeah, stress fat. I'm good friends with numerous exes, possible for sure. Yeah, I mean, my ex and I talk almost every day. Business, art, hobbies, stuff stressing us out with our current lives. Yeah. Well, part of it, and this is part of what brought us together, is like we're both like crazy artist types, so like that comes up a fair bit. It also doesn't hurt that I'm also her tech guy for all her business stuff. Like, I run her websites. I host them, actually. I host them, build them, edit them, everything. So, yeah, kind of good reason to keep talking just there. Wonder if Tone ever got his audio system figured out. Tone was in here like immediately, and then it was like, oh no, you're good. I'll be here. Tone was in here immediately, and then said his couldn't get any audio. Maybe he gave up a while back. Warpig went quite a while ago too. Unless Warpig's still in here. I'm pretty sure he went off back when I was quiet for a while because I just, I got lost in what I was doing. Alright, I think this is good to go. I get some super thin white. I kind of want to rain down these two spots right here. It always jumps like way deeper in. Alright. I'm gonna stop messing with that. I'm gonna overcorrect here. Stretch break. Oh. I don't think you guys can hear that, but that was my back popping a lot. Right, fix that cam. Alright, I need micro set. Ready for this transfer. And we can put this guy together and start on the backpack. My transfers. Let's see what we got here. Like this sheet is the one up on the chopping block. Most of these guys used to have the etched out pauldrons, but I ran out of chainsword arms, and these chainsword arms have the standard pauldron like already attached. So this squad gets the actual transfers instead of a painted deal. Because no, I'm not going to freehand 8 White Scars emblems. Not to say I couldn't. I could. Take even more time. It's not quite dry yet. Stuff usually dries fairly fast. Usually micro soul, that takes a while. This is almost there. Because while we're waiting, we can put the body on the base. Before I take it off the nail, I'm gonna prep this bit here. Be surprised how much multiple coats of primer and base coat adds to the model width when you're dealing with holes, like putting certain shaped pegs in the holes. Actually, one of those ridges there. I'm just gonna try to cut that out because I don't know if I'm really gonna be matching what they had in mind in that regard. Top that, I don't need the extra width at. Oh, and I also gotta make sure it's not I'm messing with it over here either. There usually is some base paint and a bit of primer involved. Bottom had a bunch of glue on it, so I popped that off, and then in theory, just slide in right into one of these angles. There we go. That looks pretty good. What do the other angle options look like? Any of them make sense? Nope. And all the rest is like way out there. That, if I'd angled the rock a little better for it, but not so much. So, this is our angle. This is pretty cool. I can dig it. Get some glue going on. Let that dry while we wrap up the transfer on the other thing, which I should probably dip this back in the water. And unlike the one from this afternoon, this is being much more troublesome. So we'll just soak that more, I suppose. I think that's about right. I want to make it a little bit higher because the tip touching the bottom of the top of the rim. And let's go slightly to the left. Still slightly bugs me that they have their chain swords in their left hands and their pistols in their right. And those space marines, in theory, are effectively ambidextrous because of their training. But me being a right-handed person, I would always wield my melee weapon in my right hand, my more dexterous hand, and my firearm in my left if I were to use such a combo. I don't know why I'm messing with it. I should not be messing with it, but I'm messing with it. Okay. And then it has to dry entirely. Arm. It's fairly straightforward. Hat, because he's just gonna be aiming forward. F2. Why can't it be easy? Because it's a tiny little nub of glue. And the weird angle. Nail was glued to it. Okay. Now I can set flush. Let's strafe this guy. Out there. Oh, I felt some move. Ah, blast. I need more glue. I think this glue pen is getting towards the end of its lifespan here. It's fine, I have more. And I buy them in bulk, I'm not even joking. What I was trying to do is get on the same... Oh, it's too low. Get higher. The same... Like... The pistol parallel with the bottom edge of the base. So it's like actually straightforward. How do we think I did? I think it looks good. If you're watching the VOD later on YouTube, and yeah, tell me in the comments, is this straight? I'm gonna start asking stuff for people to answer in the comments on YouTube to see if people actually watch to those points. I know I could look at the data, but YouTube's such a low priority for me right now. I'll just change sword. I don't even know if I'm gonna like really make significant progress in backpack at this point. Because I'm probably going to be stopping at 10, it's looking like. I believe this is dry, so now I can put this Necro Soul on it. Put all this stuff away. This stuff is not currently needed. Definitely finish this guy tomorrow. Start prepping the next guy. All I have otherwise tomorrow is a call in the morning. It lasts about 45 minutes, and then the rest of the day is mine. Do whatever seems most appropriate to me. There's a couple other minor things that are kind of more important. But I don't think they'll take very long. Oh yeah, the 3D printing stuff is still like on hiatus because the friggin' 3D printer is giving me such a hard time right now. Like first it was only printing like half the thing. Then it's I thought it was the SD card maybe. And it's not that. It's something to do with the height and the fact it keeps dragging even when the height is actually like when the bed level, like it's leveled really well, it's still at random points starts dragging the stuff like pretty hard. I can't figure out why. I gotta like spend a whole bunch of time doing research on it and stuff. I just haven't had the will to do it lately. I still want like the terrain and stuff, it's just madness. Backpack. Oh yes, there is a purity seal in this backpack. There's 2 purity seals in this, dude. Yeah, whatever. Need steel. Lead Belcher. This pot is almost done. Yeah, someone keeps stretching on. Keeps going and going. I'm in total Rambo mode. Just none of this is meaningful or anything. Okay, let's get back up to a painting here. What I'll probably do is do all of the steel to completion. I just remembered there's only 2 of these backpacks left after this one, and I still can't remember. The first actual step is not the steel. It's in the back, and it's doing the backpack inside with black. Every time I forget somehow. I just realized is maybe what I should be putting in here is Black Templar. And then would like auto highlight those little nub things and but hey Gosu, what up, man? Dude, you missed a wild party this afternoon. We were rolling this afternoon, man. Did we just get this track twice in a row? At least it gave me a good track twice in a row. Doesn't usually do that. We had a banging stream this afternoon. I went over an extra hour. It was going so good. We had like 8 people in here at one point. Had like, yeah, like 8 viewers, 3 people in chat, going back and forth about like Night Lords and 40k novels. How you doing, Gosu? What you been up to? It did. See, that's what happens when you don't come to every single one of my streams. Like every now and again, there's just an epic stream. Grab brush more terms. Cool, cool. At first, when I ended the last stream, I was like, man, we made so much more progress than I thought. Maybe we'll finish this guy tonight. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Like, I'm just now starting the backpack at freaking quarter of 10. And if the stream doesn't, like, significantly pick up, I'm probably going to be ending at 10 because, man, I'm tired. You're here, though, so that's a big boon right there. If we get, like, 4 consistent viewers before the end of the stream, I'll keep going. Try to even out some of, like, the majority of this 2-viewer stream we've mostly had tonight. Oh, I just started book 28 of the Heresy Scars. First book about the White Scars. I'm enjoying it so far. Nice! I just recently finished the, whatever the most recent Siege of Terror book was. I didn't even stick around to find, like, remember what the name of it was. I just grabbed it with my credit and dived in. Man, Blood Angels are way cooler. Favorite ordered recast stuff from War Table or Black Legion Market? I have not, I'm sorry to say. I cannot help you there. I don't deal with a lot of recasts. I've got nothing against recasts, no, honestly, like, not really. But I have a few very specific recast joints I go to, one of which I'm not even sure still exists, and the other one is local. I'm just curious. This autocan I want is out of production. I can't find any 3 prints, so I was curious. Yeah, totally fair. Actually, yeah, I did that too. Actually, for the old Forge World Raven Guard, like, upgrade sprue, like the big good one with all the command pieces. That went out of production like right before I was like had the extra money to buy it, and then I had to wait like another like couple months and then someone's like, oh, hey, check out this guy. And it's like, oh, lo and behold, he had them in his repertoire. That was cool. Put a few of them on my tax squad, actually. I still haven't gotten around to repainting. Somehow. One day. If I can go real hard on this commission, Christmas, New Year, around that time, I want this White Scars commission to be over, and unless anyone else has got some stuff for me, which I'm definitely not against money, then we're gonna be paying a whole lot of Raven Guard. They're going nuts with it too. Let me tell you, there's gonna be some wacky tutorials coming out. Also, looking at my friend in the UK shipping me some Mark III Marines and some Forgeable stuff since the UK currency is so bad right now. Yeah, heard about that. Because, well, you know, me and Forex stuff, I know a little bit about the current state of currencies. Actually, I have some updates about that. If you're interested in hearing the updates on the trader bot, it's actually like juicy drama with a silver lining, no less. I have to look into your pricing. Oh, pricing for my commissions, Venom? Oh, so here's the thing on my pricing. I quote everything based on the project. Is like, I learned very quickly on every single project is completely different. So it's not the trader bot, the Forex trader. I'm pretty sure it was you I was talking to about that. Apologies if it wasn't. But Venom, I don't have a set price sheet. I have to know what you're looking into having done and then figuring it out from there, because, man, with the amount of stuff I offer, especially when you get a commission. It wasn't you? Who was it? Wasn't you I was talking about the Forex trader bot. The auto trader. Man, now I'm lost. Oh, well, apologies. I could have sworn it was you. Oh well. Anyway. Oh yeah, so with all the stuff I offer, like from freehand to conversions to green stuffing stuff, kit bashing, yada yada. Me trying to make an actual price sheet for everything would be an absolute, like, nightmare. It'd be this massive document of all of these possible combos of stuff, and it'd be a wreck. So now I'm just like, give me your idea, I will give you a quote. Like, absolutely. I'll quote you right up. But yeah, you go on, you scroll up a little bit is my website, and the home page is the commission form, which could probably use a little bit of updating, but gets the general idea across. Just make sure it gets your email right, because rather infamously, yeah, right. Rather infamously, it was like my second or third stream I ever did. Someone input a form about wanting me to do up a White Scars Gravis captain, and I immediately had this amazing image of what the model looked like. I knew exactly what the whole thing was going to look like. It was going to be amazing. And he got his email wrong on the form, so he was a silent lurker. So I was never able to get in contact with him. So failed commission there. Man, see, we're doing it again. We're like 15 minutes before stream ends. We're at 5 viewers. All right, this sticks around. I'll keep going. Now we got the chat going again. I'm not as like falling asleep. But anyway, so yeah, make sure you get your email right. I mean, granted, I got you in the Discord, but still. for everyone else listening, you're gonna put a form in. Get your email right. I will say, at your stage, Venom, if I can give you some advice, I would focus on getting commissions for, like, individual, like, leader HQ models, like your Strike model, for example. I would say get a commission for, like, that and start with that. Don't do, like, what I'm doing right now, which is, like, a whole Strike force. It's, like, a roughly 1,500 point army at like tier 3 and tier 4, tier 3 with tier 4 HQ units. Because this is like, I actually got paid several $1,000s. It should have been many thousands of dollars more. Do this. HQ said exactly what I was thinking. I want to practice normal troops myself. Yeah, no, totally. But also, I'm just thinking, like, the price tag for, like, you want, like, 10... Like, let's say you're a 10 infiltrator squad at, like, tier 3, Raven Guard. Yeah, that's, you know, that's probably between 1 and 2 grand. Like, because the paint them, like, at my level, like, painting these guys, you know, this is, with the conversions and everything. Let's say, for example, like, if I were to completely redo this squad from the ground up, this is over a day a model. Like, yo. Oh, hey, Lyndon! What's up? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could join. Yo, I saw a picture you posted in Discord. Tank wants to stop and say it's amazing. Thank you! I appreciate that. That took a long time. So I appreciate it. I actually have it right here. Well, I have you. I just want to show a few of the small details that I need to go back and get closer up pics to really show off, because you can really see them in the pics. We got a Inquisition brand going on there. That's free-handed. Maybe a heretic, maybe a rogue inquisitor. Who knows? Some more close-ups on the trophies. This actually is a local player's exact Necron paint scheme. And I have a local Iron Warriors player, which I really enjoyed painting that helm, by the way. And if anyone wants Iron Warriors commissions, like, that's what you have to expect there. Go Sue, I'm coming for you, man. Actually, yeah, most of the trophies are some representation of a local player. Like I have so many Gene Stealer victories under my belt. We got some upcoming Orc players, more Necrons over here. One of my best friends at the local game store plays Iron Warriors and Word Bearers. So here's your Word Bearer with the runic script and stuff. And over here, we got Kroot and Tau. We got Alpha Legion, which is actually the White Scars guy that I'm painting stuff for right now. He talked to me like 6 months ago about maybe after this painting up some Alpha Legion for him. So, yeah. And it's such a cool concept, having the heads of enemies you've been on a tabletop. Actually, like, I thought of this guy after that tournament I mentioned a few weeks back that I got 3rd place in. And, man, this tank specifically demolished a whole crapload of his Necrons, like including HQ units that got caught out in the open. I was like, yeah, they now cease to exist, because that cannon, that thing messes stuff up. It's 48 range, heavy 3, strength 12, neg 3, I want to say. D6, but if it doesn't move, it's flat 6 damage per. And I can get that to hit on a 2-up. And it does get the surgical strike rules. So if I'm targeting a character, like, which actually happened a bunch during this tournament, it's very weird that the tank was able to target a bunch of characters. If it's tactical doctrine, so turn 2 and turn 3, it's +1 to hit and +1 to wound. So, like, get wrecked. Yeah, a Drukari, I don't remember the name of the unit that got hit by. A Drukari got reduced to atoms. A Necron character, and a whole bunch of other stuff, obviously. Like a Necron, not a Necron, a Drukari Raider. Their big, like, Jabba's Hutt ship. It was like, I was like, hey, how much does that full health Raider have? Like, how many wounds does it have at full health? And he's like, oh, what did he say? It was like, 8 or 9 or something like that. Maybe it was a little higher, and I was like, yeah, oh, no, it was 12. It was 12, I remember, because it was 2. I rolled really well. Yeah, it just took 18 damage, goodbye. It's just a casual 18 damage. It's fine. No worries. Yeah. That Vander is a monster. And it's just on a Sakaran platform, so if I want to move it as, like... Oh, how fast does that thing move again? It moves fast. I don't remember. Is it like 14 inches? I think it's 14 inches, because, like, the Jakari player was like, there's no way your tank moves faster than my guys. And I'm like, yeah, it does. Also has a 2-up save. Like, already, automatically. And also gets the benefit of light cover when over 18 inches away. Raven Guard. Not that that ever comes into play, and Raven Guard, not Raven Guard, Iron Warriors, like, destroy that concept immediately. Let's just ignore cover across the entire army, that's cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. So yeah, that, the idea goes to of having the heads of enemies on the models. I actually started way back with this guy. My third company, one of my 2 third company lieutenants that has a bunch of lints on it. Jeez. Primaris Lieutenant. It has a Gene Stealer head I took from the scout box. Yeah. My local game store owner, LGS owner, at the time was playing Gene Stealers. He did not appreciate that. Now did he appreciate me winning one game with a single shot? Or not a single shot, but a single shooting round of a single unit. I went back later and realized that the stats, it wouldn't have been a single shot, but it would have been two eliminator shots would have, like, ended that game, and did. It was pretty brutal. We spent more time setting up than we spent actually playing that match. It was pretty funny. As to how that works, it was Crusade, the assassinate mission for patrol, where literally the attacking army's only real goal is killing their warlord, which has to deploy within a certain range of a point in the map. So it's this Jackal Prime stuck in the middle of the open. My eliminators just went blam. What is this track? What is this nonsense? So, as I promised, we are at 4 viewers, so I suppose I'm going for, going later tonight. Music does not want to work for me. Give me Seas at Night again. And this one again, too. This is on randomize, right? Yeah. Hold on, I'm doing this. I'm just selecting one of the more popular tracks in the playlist. Okay. Alright, so, hey Lyndon, if you're still here, how you doing? What you up to? What you painting? Are you working on stuff? Or are you already gone and off to stream your own stuff? I mean, it's cool either way. Streamers gotta stream. Yeah, that's all the shader on that. Let me do an Iron Breaker for the highlights. Oh. Going back to that tank, because I love talking about that tank. It's such a nice tank on the tabletop. We talked about the main can that whole time. We didn't really talk about the fact it also comes with a heavy bolter, and you can add 2 las cans on it. Las cans or heavy bolters, but yeah, you can have, on top of that can, 2 las cans. Because I want all of your vehicles to die at the same time. And you can have those las cans hitting on 2s. Like, not difficultly, because it's starting on a 3-up, so you put a Tech Marine next to it, and the whole tank's shooting on 2s. And I think there's a way of getting a reroll 1s. I don't remember what it was. I don't think I can do it through Shrike. Maybe it was my Contemptor doing Will of the Ancients? I don't remember. I gotta look back through my rules. Maybe I can't give it 1s, reroll 1s. I remember I used to do that back in 8th edition. I had a tank for a while, actually. Yeah, I started highlighting this pretty quick. Most of this normal is still pretty wet. Let's, I'm waiting for that to dry. Let's jump over to the arm of the rest of that guy. How's this looking? Pretty good. I'm gonna give it a bit more microsol. I'm gonna give it a bit more microsol after I put on the actual model, because I don't see much reason to not put on the model at this point. I'm thinking... like... it doesn't look that good. Hello, Nirok 1. Hello there. Have you been here before? I feel like I've seen your screen name. Gotta change the music again. Also, I'm way out of frame. Yep, just like last stream. We're getting like really good numbers after the stream was supposed to end. So I guess I'm stuck here. Wish stats had me personally. You know what? This isn't the worst. I think I can be okay with this pose. This is fine. There we go. That's fine. What's up, Nirok? What you up to? I just don't remember when. That's fine. I want to have an amazing recall based on time anyway. I'm glad to have you back. We got raided. Oh, hey, Kara. I didn't know you streamed. Nearly there with the scar. Nice. Welcoming the raiders. Man, why didn't you tell me you streamed? Would have followed you. People go follow this man. I'm gonna go clean my dry brush spirit back. Yeah, you got it. Also, welcome to all the others. How was your stream, Kara? What'd you do? Playing a Necron thing? Cool. What Necron thing? I suck at self-promotion. And you always gotta be selling. Oh, thanks for the follow, Admiral Naismith. That's a cool name, man. Legitimately, I like anything to do with Naismiths. I'm all about Naismiths. I'm just like, no. Man, all right. I'm glad I went late. Because normally I would have ended it a few minutes ago, but I said earlier, like if we suddenly get big numbers, right, like towards the end of the stream, like we did with my afternoon stream, now I'm going to keep going. I think this is going to be a thing now. I think I'm going to be doing 3-hour streams going forward. Because this seems to keep happening. So, but yeah, my people, go follow Caro. Or suffer my wrath. Whatever that means, I don't know. Alright, so the arm's on. I need to put some microsol on that, and then get back to working on the backpack. So yeah, so what are we doing on your stream, Caro? How'd it go? Did you have fun times? Fun times, big numbers. Add more work to the Estrellas. Glued on the engine bits, got the turn base glued together, then braid / twisted wires together. Dude, right before I left above the tabletop stream this afternoon, I caught his reaction to that. That was hilarious. Right now, it can be a catacomb command barge or annihilation barge. Oh, you're doing a barge. Nice. Those things are cool. How are they to paint? Do they suck to paint? I have painted some Necrons before. The Necron starter box I did for a charity event last year. That was pretty fun. I just hate the tomb blades. The big flyer thing. Nope, that's not the thing getting Microsoft. The scythe. The Doom Scythe and Night Scythe. That thing was fun to paint. I liked painting that. So is the character. Is that a Lord or an Overlord? I don't know, Necrons. I'm a sub-assembly master. Yeah! Let's go. I'm all about the sub-assembly. As you can see, I also am a man of sub-assemblies. I got this thing, you know, to head over here, and I got a whole bunch of other stuff on a personal Raven Guard project that I'm not completely ready to show off all the bits for yet, because it's a third-party sculpt, and I want to do crazy stuff to it. I personally find Necrons to be spindly AF, but I need to get used to smaller minis. Push yourself, Caro. Become the master of the spindly we know you can be. I'll show off the base, though. I'll show off the base of the thing. It is a Terminator Librarian. This is going to be the thing it's standing on. It's not completely done yet, as you can see. It's got some highlighting left, but it's the basic bits. So that's gonna be a thing. That's still like weeks out before that's looks like anything at all. Especially because I picked back up Destiny 2, so mostly gonna be painting on the weekend. Maybe not even this weekend. I might just be like plowing into Destiny 2. We'll see how it goes. Spindly a bad thing? It can be. Depends on your dexterity level, I suppose. I say the Tomb Blades because of the way they're... It wasn't just the fact that it's spindly bits. It wasn't the spindly part that I had a problem with. It was how the spindly parts went together on the Tomb Blades. It just sucks. Sucks. I hate it. They came out looking really cool. Obviously I don't, because I was fully complete commissioned last year. I don't have them anymore, but I have pictures of them on both my website, Command Portfolio or Command Insta. Both of them will get you to somewhere that has pictures of the Necrons. Which I went for a very quick paint, rattle me bones, you know. Hey, Sorian, welcome to the stream. We got another banging overtime stream going on right now. I did like a rattle me bones bone theme with glowing blue. It's going great. I've had a great freaking day. Let me tell you. At Mirok, I just need to get used to it as I have large fingers. Yeah, no. Fair enough. I was gifted with musician fingers, so they're like long, naturally dexterous, and fairly small, and I'm small already. I'm only 5'5". And built thin. So, like, these hands are smaller than you think they are. Like, seriously. Like, it may as well be a woman's hands. What was I doing? Iron Breaker. I'll highlight the metal that I couldn't highlight before because none of it was still wet. I admit putting the Necron body in the bike was difficult. Yes, that's what I'm saying, man. It wasn't helping also. I was seeing how fast I could do that commission. Because it was just a charity thing. We just help. Definitely do. I did that whole box from unboxing to taking pictures in 9 days. Because airbrush, washes, dry brushing, it's all amazing. And I could probably knock that down to under a week. Part of that was also, like, initially I was thinking maybe I'll try a purple scheme instead of blue, but ended up going blue, so I wasted a good day on just trying blue, on trying purple unsuccessfully. But, yeah. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun thing. And I won some Space Marines out of it, actually. I won the Dark Angel start collecting box because I donated to the charity and I got lucky in the raffle. And I was physically there because it was a charity event done by my local game store. So I was able to pick which one. So I got the Dark Angel ones, which is 10 Intercessors, a Redemptor Dreadnought, 3 Plasma, Inceptors, and a Chaplain? Primaris Chaplain, I want to say. Alright, hold on. Must be, oh, wow, I really fell behind the chat. Hold on. Arrow, I did drop the current work in process trace in the 40K model showcase. Yeah, I saw it before. I mean, I'll pull it up again. Actually, I'll put it on the screen because it's nuts. Oh, it's an update. That thing looks insane. Hold on, let's get it on screen. I'll catch up with the rest of the chat when you guys are going nuts on that. There. Must be nice. My fingers are like sausage links that are over stuff left in the microwave. Oh, wow. Just got 10 Chaos Marines for my cousin, so he has time to learn how to play. Sweet. And holy Jesus, what Chaos Marines use purple and gold? Probably Emperor's Children. Nira, currently working on a mini that weighs 3 pounds of solid cast forged with resin. Sounds like my tank. When fully assembled. Wow. No, my vendor is probably only like a pound and a half. But that Strayus is a monster. That's a lot of tech heresy, and honestly, I'm here for it. Like, legit. This is Caro's monstrosity. Work in progress. I don't even know, man. Keep going. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, but yeah, for everyone else, to be aware, that was a Reaver Titan Melta cannon replacing the turret. It's in, Gosu, okay, Gosu, you can go, I'm gonna get back to painting, but it's in my Discord. It's in Astraeus being kit bashed to have a Reaver Titan Melta cannon replacing its turret. Because tech heresy. Yeah, what Carol just said. Yeah, go check it out in the model showcase. I gotta make a work in progress channel specifically. Not your fault at all. I figured out before I finish them. I should just rename them. Are we on 12 viewers right now? Jeez. Like, get me, what do you call it? Get me affiliate tomorrow, guys, at this rate. Get me affiliate tomorrow, and we'll have emotes by the weekend. Like, I've been saying for a while now, I got emotes ready to go already, and I can make more on the quick. I could probably make like 4 or 5 more, like, tomorrow. If you guys get me affiliate. If I wake up and I have affiliate tomorrow, you guys getting some emotes. I may go insane and buy a 4th of those at 400. This thing do an Orcish conversion. Caro, my man, my very wealthy friend. The thing is big. Yeah, Titans are big, guys. I don't know if you know this. Like, that's a super heavy with a Titan weapon on it. Dog. Dog, yo. Also, can I say, is this what, like, being a streamer actually feels like? Because I'm digging this. Just throwing that out there. Italian women almost makes it look small. It does. It does. I remember it being like the last work in progress picture was way smaller. I think it's because you didn't have the whole thing built yet. And I thought it was like, wow, that's surprisingly like fits. Like the ratio ain't that bad. And then now it's like, wow, that's absurd. It's kind of absurd. Yeah, it's a 40K version of T95. That's real. Like that's not even a joke. This green still looks like vines at Warp Crush Technicals. It's very much uwu, man. We're uwooing it. That's some uwu happening. No, I could tell because I've done stuff like that before. Chaos like custom build chaos corruption. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Extra warp needed to hold that sucker down, yeah. I think the T95 is the Legion Mastodon. You know what? Just for reference, I'm gonna look up what the T95 was to make sure I'm thinking of the right one. EM5 tank. Oh yeah, no, that is the one I'm thinking of. That monstrosity. Yeah, I think not the Mastodon, because Mastodon is a troop carrier. It doesn't even have a big gun on it. Like it has the melter array, but it's so short range. No, what the thing he's building, like, okay, in reality, the Falchion, the Legion Falchion is the T95 because it's a Fellblade with a twin volcano cannon, which is a Titan grade weapon, by the way. What faction is that for? Well, he's saying it's Chaos Space Marines, but it's technically a Primaris only weapon, like a. So it's more like, I think for right now, I think he's basically playing Primaris, but they all look like Chaos. I don't really know. Things are a nice touch. Makes you feel like it is badass. Remind me of Giant Battering Ram Lord. Grond! Return came in the works of breaking down the gate. I said, dude, I'm such a Lord of the Rings nerd. Grond! 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 So there. Okay, so we did the steel. Trying to get back to painting eventually. We're gonna start on the purity seal. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Zofiana. Zofiana. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Start going the other direction now. Yeah, right. To see that rolling over a rise, like, I'm out. Also, just changed up the idea of my Sophiana. Okay, so I think I was close. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to the chat. Welcome to this mess of Tech Heresy. Tech Heresy in the chat. Very standard white scars in the painting. Eventually, if I ever get back to painting. Speaking of which, Purity Seal. Let's go. Very close. Okay. I'll take it. So reference, I'm getting some Caliban green because I do the white scars Purity Seals in green? Or the wax in green? The parchment, green parchment. Can you imagine? That's some Nurgle looking Purity Seals. No, let's see. Didn't I just do a guy that had a Purity Seal on him? A finished one? Yeah, here we go. That's what it will look like in time. Now, how are you doing, Sophiana? I'm just gonna keep saying it, hoping I'm getting close to the correct. I don't know. You hobbying tonight? What you up to? Wish I could paint well. Well, stick around here. I will do my best to get you there. I actually make tutorials. If you hit command links, we'll get you links, and I got tutorials available on Discord in the uploads channel, or on my YouTube, or on my Instagram. And they're all short. They're short, like what do you call it? Time, I sped up the video. I sped up the video of me actually painting the thing with like subtitles explaining how I do it. Including the purity seals. And the white armor. Actually, I just finished yesterday, the white armor one went up I actually managed to get the 8 steps of how to do my White Scars armor in under 7 minutes. I was pretty impressed with myself, and I painted an entire leg in the process. Of course, by the way, that's a 600% speed. That's why like these White Scars aren't already done. Like this, no version of me painting anything in this white and to completion under 7 minutes. Time lapse. Thank you, Gosu. Okay, keep practicing. I've only been at the hobby for 2.5 years and I still learn stuff. I've been at the hobby for 4-something years and I'm still learning stuff. Now I have to get ready for bed this morning work, plus 9% of my hobbying is in the post, I'm assuming past. I want to hear an idea I have about the oil paints? Hit me with the idea, Sorian. A great short tutorial so you don't have to sit through 40 minutes how to find a technique works. Oh, thank you, Venom. I'm assuming you're talking about mine. They're short and sweet, because I just mentioned that. Context. I'm assuming based on context. And yeah, you will, yes, thank you. What's your thought on purple Necrons? Purple like the metal, or like the glow? I could show you the mo I'm most proud of, but I feel like it's bad compared to most people I see on Twitch. Dude, I have people that I feel like my stuff looks bad to next to, because I got an Instagram full of like commission painters and like golden demon winners. Like, you're fine. Also, like, Venom here blew me away. He posted a picture of his first mini like last week, and I swear it was as good as one of mine 2 years into me like hobbying. I was like, how dare you? How dare you be this good? The so you're fine. Here's the part that matters. You still try to get better. That's all that matters. It's like Dark Souls. Don't go hollow. Don't quit the game until you beat it. Because that's how you hollow. Yeah, Sophiana. I'll do command links and then jump in Discord and send us your stuff. I did command Discord. Command links. Oh, thanks, Kara. You're already on it. Got us both. There you go. Anyway, also I meant post. I'm more confused. Sorry. But I do own a Legion Mastodon. Thankfully, I got eBay around in Forge Force which are $600. I know, because I actually love the Mastodon model. I don't own one yet, because it's $600. Anyway, in hell, that is wet. No. Okay. Kurt Green? What I use for the light green. Never compare yourself to others. Just try to do better than last time you painted. Exactly. I would go nuts, because I'm constantly seeing, like, I'm not even joking, Golden Demon winners on my Instagram feed, and I'm like, kill me. Break my brushes. Then I post that tank, and you guys are all like, that tank's awesome. My engagement rate on those tank pictures is actually, like, awful. It's always how it goes. My most creative stuff, like, everyone either loves it or doesn't care. Has been around the internet for as long as it even existed. Yeah, no, I hear you. I grew up, like, with the internet. I was born, like, right after the internet started, and my dad's been a web developer for, like, 26 years. So, we always had the best internet man could provide. Dropped Mastodon Discord too. I will look at that in a second. I will eventually get painting, because now we're just like, now this has become a chat stream. Yeah. We are a chatting stream now. And I am not against it, honestly. Okay, so Zophiana's got a, actually, before I do that, I'm gonna put the wash on the green so it's doing something. I'm doing something with my life. That spot in the mouse is a little bit of depth. A little bit of death. My idea is to take glossy light coat of dyed oil residue and see if it dyes it in a tiny bit. That sounds really cool. I'm not sure I completely follow, but that's fine. Like I've said last time we talked about this, I don't do oil, but I will absolutely support seeing your results. I'm all for experimentation. Go bonkers on something. Alright, I'm gonna get this green ink on here, blend all this together, and then I'm gonna go check out Zophiana's mini, because they insist they're not an amazing painter, and everyone's saying otherwise. You'll try it tomorrow. Awesome. I expect pics. I just saw I stole a meme off you about Ravenguard earlier in another one of the discords. That's not bad at all. Honestly, that's fine. I do like the I like the kit bashing because I'm pretty sure I know where that radar dish is from, by the way. Good glossy color B for infantry, probably gray. You're probably right on gray. Okay. Let's I want that Mastodon is bonkers. I want one so bad. Yeah, I would say the next thing is just get some shit. Oh, I'm gonna get this in the stream. Hold on. Okay. I like the kit bashing. That's cool. Also, I'm thinking I also love the freehand. What are you talking about? That's totally reasonable. That's a good orc freehand. It's not great, but it's good. Solid. I would say next thing is shading the, like, try to recess shade the steel and then give them a highlight, like Iron Breaker. The red is, for the most part, fine. Maybe a bit more on highlight. Like, yeah, you're at the point where you're learning, like, shading and highlighting, basically. Which is, like, actually most people, I find. They start doing base coats to get comfortable with base coats. They need to get more into, yeah, share more. They need to get more into shading and highlighting, so there's more depth going on. Also, that radar dish, by the way. Pretty sure I correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a certain dish from a certain kit. But I don't know how big that guy is for reference, so maybe I'm wrong? Let me know. But yeah. If my idea works, can I claim as my idea, my technique? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm claiming as my technique putting known oil through an airbrush, because as far as I know, I've not heard of anyone doing that except people I've told about that, and that's only, like, one idea. I don't know, I found in my bitbox. Well, if you ever had, like, the Infiltrator Incursor box, then maybe. Maybe it's not. I'm just saying, it looks identical to the one I got, which is from the Infiltrator Incursor kit. Alright, back to painting. Let's hit up this purity seal. Also, that was... Twitch be weird. According to Twitch, I just lost, like, 5 viewers in, like, 10 seconds. Not in 10 seconds, like, instantly. Whatever. It's fine. It's still, like... best stream I've had yet. Bro, where you smoke? I totally came with no light through I'm gonna come after you and your ghetto stream setup, man. I'm a coming for you. Go Sue over here. I will make a World of Warcraft account and find you. No. You're on a PvP server, right? No. Just because I must play servers don't mean I don't know how an RPG works. I play Destiny. It's actually more of a joke. I used to almost exclusively play RPGs at one point. These weren't like MMOs, because mostly money. Like, man, I threw down in the RuneScape markets back in, like, 2008, 2009. Like, don't get me started. I could move some coal. If anyone else remembers RuneScape. People still play RuneScape. It's like RuneScape 2.0 and RuneScape Classic, and I don't know. It's just a meme to me now. Like, I think it's hilarious. I wouldn't play it, but I think it's hilarious. I think some of my old high school buddies were talking about that a few months ago. They like all started playing it again. I'm like, you guys are nuts. Why would you be playing that? There's so many, like, legitimately better games. Like, there's a little bit of a gaming resurgence. I don't know. Okay, I'll test my idea slash technique on the guy's legs, and if it works out, add to the rest of the model. Now, should the residue be on the inner edge or just all over? I'm leaning towards the inner part edges. You know, so glossy's kind of hard. There's a reason I don't work glossy much, because glossy wants to capture the actual light that's happening. Usually I want to be in control of that, so I go super matte and I add lighting as appropriate. Like, that's what highlighting is, basically. Highlighting, volume, non-metallic metal, OSL, all that. Glossy gets hard because glossy wants to take the actual light, but once it's reflected, usually it's just a bright white spot that knocks out detail. So yeah. So where to put it? Probably very lightly at the highest edges of things, if I had to guess. Posted some more. I just don't really have the right paint, I think. Currently using mostly watered down craft paints. Any paint will work. Usually I find the equipment holding people back is usually their brushes. Is that guy's hat like a rhino hatch? That's hilarious. I gotta show this. That's hilarious and awesome. Yeah, you're good, Sorian. I'm not going anywhere. I'm straight up grinding these numbers. I will party with you guys all night if you guys sticking around. That's awesome. I love that. That's so funny to me. In such an awesome way. I know! A rhino hatch hat! I know, it's so good! It's so good! It reminds me of like the, there's a guy that took orcs and put panels around them, and when he put them together, it made a rhino. And it was like, this is so good. That's what that reminds me of. It's amazing. That's awesome. Alright, what else he put? I'm fascinated now, Sophina. You have my attention. You have my attention now. Fits so well. I'm mind blown right now. Yeah, no, seriously. Dude, that's so good. He's like a bounty hunter dude, right? Like, I'm not familiar with this model. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but like, that's like a bounty hunter in like an underhive. That's like amazing. Alright, it's either Phobos Librarian. That's not bad. Yeah, just back to what I was saying about shading and highlighting. Like, you gotta find how to add depth. I gotta switch this, track. I don't like the track very well. Or like it very much. It's supposed to be my hired gun for my playthrough of Necromunda hired gun. Like, dude, that brilliant. Perfect. Like, that art direction, make more stuff. Like, dude, you're on the right track, yo. You got Kit Bastion figured out. What is this? What? Yo. This is why I need my emotes, man. I need some emotes for stuff like this. Like, can I get some pogs in chat? Look at this. This is Be'lakor with Gazkul's weapons and backpack. And just the claws on his wings. Look at that. It's so good, actually. It's so good. Gazkul with the sword actually don't look half bad either. Like, what is this? Why does this all fit? Yo, thank you, Caro. Like, yeah, Gazlakor, yeah. this is good. I like this. Yeah, no, we gotta get you good painting. Because your kit bashing style on point. Like, yo. This is great. Go Sue. Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, dude, half of us are losing our mind over this. Yeah, sure. We probably are all better not all of us, but like, I'm not saying whole group, but like, yeah, keep doing God's work. Like, yeah, a lot of us are better technical painters, but you're kit bashing, dude. Like, I love this. This is so good. It's so great. It's so 40k too. East Coast, yeah. Oh, I'm East Coast too, actually. Your camera is crap. It's actually usually not the camera so much as the set and the settings used, to be fair. Oh yeah, Venom, you gotta see this. Yeah, no, it's gas liqueur. Is that what you call it? Yeah, gas liqueur. That's amazing. I'm gonna be sharing this around. Like, I got some people that gotta see this, yo. This is so cool. It's my phone cam. Dude, phone cam? You think that's a bad camera? Unless you got a super old phone. Like, the camera I use for my painting right now, and the camera I use to take all my pictures, is my phone. This you're seeing right here, is my phone. Like, it's about your settings. Learning the settings, and yeah, it's complicated and takes a lot of time and messing around with it, but like, this is a phone cam you're seeing right now. Also lighting. Lighting, that's what I said about, I mean about set. Lighting. Yeah, I gotta make a tutorial. I had a stream actually, what was it, last week I think. Last week's stream, the first hour of Friday's stream where I had Mini Ruckus on as a guest. We talked about taking pictures of minis. I'm actually about to do a big revolution on my picture taking. I got some white cloth in. I'm gonna be playing with some white backgrounds. I had numerous people asking me about like maybe getting photos of the tank, but with full lighting and a different background in black, so you can see the details better. So that's gonna be happening. Alright, what's happening? Check out Reaper Minis. Their paint's good, cheap, definitely a step above craft paints. I've heard of them. I've not tried them, but yeah. Reaper is solid. I would highly recommend Pro or Krill. Best bang for your buck I've used yet. Yeah, I mean, like, and I get by with Citadel and Army Painter. And some Vallejo here and there. It's just finding what works. I like Army Painter's Metallics and Vallejo's Game Inks and Citadel's Technicals. I probably will move up to Pro Acrylic at some point for a number of reasons. But yeah, no, like, dude, keep hobbying, man. I'm mostly using Army Paint for metals. Yeah, I like their Metallics Venom. For Christmas, I got their full metallic range, and I'm all about it. I get some nice, smooth metallics out of that. Broco's cheaper and has more painted GW, plus just way better, can't recommend enough. Yeah, probably is better than most of their base colors, to be honest. I still hold by their technicals are really good, like Hexwraith Flame. They're like basing paints, which are technicals. Blood for the Blood God. Like, I don't think anything matches Blood for the Blood God as far as like, you want blood? Blood. Blood in a pot. Like, just straight up. Blood in a pot. It's so good. I'll say, I do like a certain Turbo Door color, but that because my chapter's using his main color. Fair enough. Oh yeah, GW Technicals are precision tools that just perfect for certain applications. Oh yeah. I love their technicals, man. Also my brush dried during that presentation. Also definitely get inks. Vallejo's Game Inks. These are amazing washes and top coats and just, oh, so good. I do so much stuff with inks now. I even put them through my airbrush. I put so much stuff through my airbrush. Put so much stuff through my airbrush. Starting to break as a person. Like 10:30. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try to paint here. I'm gonna try to paint on this painting stream. This is a painting stream, I swear. I swear it's a painting stream, I'm telling you. Oh, also, all that was hand painted. Yeah, it was hand painted. Absolutely. Yeah, I know where I was going with that. I felt like I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I don't know. But yeah, no, totally. I think you're doing great. Can afford the airbrush? When you can, totally worth it. An airbrush is so good. Such a great investment. You'll save a lot of money on primers. Not to mention time on waiting for opportunities to prime. Like, because you're on the East Coast, you probably know what I mean. Where, like, I'm in the northern East Coast in New England. Man, we get like 3 good priming weeks a year. If you want to do it with cans. Well, unless you have a garage, which I haven't had a garage since I was a little kid, so that's not a thing. So having an airbrush to prime stuff just at my desk, like, amazing. Revolutionary. Not to mention all the other cool stuff you can do with it. Also, like, stuff like shaders and wash and stuff put through an airbrush, I learned to have completely different effects than if you apply it with a brush. It's awesome. Anyone that has an airbrush right now, besides Gosu, you already know this. Put Nuln Oil through an airbrush. Like, it's so interesting, especially on black. It makes it such a cool matte black. Like, let me show you. I got some eradicators here. This is matte black. This is like Army Painter matte black and then Nuln Oil over it and then Dawnstone. If you compare that black to like the black of this is just Abaddon black. Look at that. Look at right there. Look at that. Matte black, like stealthy matte black right there. So cool. Also shade stuff, interestingly. Anyway, I gotta actually paint. Like I spending half of this time without a paintbrush in my hand. What are people doing to me? Next up is Agrax I shade to shade this down to actually look like parchment. I used Nuln Oil through an airbrush on the SR701. Yeah, right. That's the secret. That's the secret sauce. And Games Workshop bought the designs for it and gave us Liquid Talent. That's how it happened. I'm telling you. All right. What's else? Talk about paints. I fell behind the chat again. I guess our Vallejo moved to Reaper and I use Pro Acrylic. I have a smattering Turbo Dark Citadel Army Painter, a few Glow Dark Craft paints. Cool. ISIS to never the color. I don't know. Color shifting? We'll see how it works. I'm hoping to use a reactive camo and eliminators. Oh yeah, you're talking about you're gonna do the reactive energy shift thing, but with snow, which I don't think I've seen done, even though that seems obvious on like Space Wolves. I've seen it on like everything else. I've seen it on salamanders, on not snow, but like other terrains. Salamanders for volcanic. Industrial on Iron Fists. Looks really good if you can do it well. Alright. That's drying. While it's drying, honestly, I'm gonna go take a bathroom break. I'll be right back. I mean, at work, I just have seen it, so why? That's how it works, man. Like I said, like when someone asked me at my local game store's Christmas party, how'd I get so good at painting? I said, because I see cool stuff on Instagram and I try it. Alright, so I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Gonna go hit the bathroom. Everyone else, take your time to go refill your drinks. Get your water so you can hydrate. Grab a snack, because I have no idea how long I'm going to be here now, because I'm going to keep going until this party ends. I don't know what else to do. 1 sec. And alright. How we doing? I'm back. What up, people? Yo, there's more crazy stuff in Discord. So let's go. Let's move this forward. I gotta clean my glasses. I got stuff on them. I would like vision, please. I want to see the cool things. Alright. What's up, peeps? Still got people? Chat alive? About to make you alive with this stuff. Like, what? What even? What even, man? Let's get the window cap back up, which I really gotta crop that again, to work, but, wow. There's a lot happening here. I am still digesting what is happening. So I want to say it's an AOS wings? Or no, that's not AOS. That's, so, are there Celestine wings? What's happening? Zofina, explain this. Explain this, Zofina. I need to know. What's happening here? Is this... That's a Phobos shoulder. That's some kind of Greek helm thing. We got a giant speed. Wow, there's a lot happening here. My custom chapter master, I'll say. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna get your painting on point, because these kit bashes deserve like some love. People gotta see how cool these are. Also, I come back and realize that I missed a part of the parchment with the Agrax. Dumb. I may try to stream during November to try to finish my Marine army. Yeah, man. Do it up. Mostly Stormcast and Marine bets in the Mark IV jump pack. Ah, so actually I was right. There's AOS stuff going on. Dry brush. Dry brush is next on the parchment. Just gotta make sure that the Agrax is dry enough. That's gonna be a minute. Let's do... I guess I could do the Apothecary White for the White Whelming? Sure. Yeah, you guys are awesome. If this is the big emotes push to get us to affiliate and unlock emotes for you guys, I'm gonna make a bunch of emotes tomorrow. I'll even try to make some anime ones, because I know some people were begging for... I don't remember now, because I'm terrible at remembering attaching names to stuff. Remembering names or attaching names to stuff. Someone's asking for a flipped table animated thing to go, you know, because, you know, table. Might legitimately work on that tomorrow if we get affiliate tonight. We might stream Friday. I'm not even sure how you did that, but for 0 bits, how did you... Do I have it right now? Or is that just a thing you can do? I don't know how you did that. What? I mean, that was really cool. I don't know how you did it, though. Nice. Unless I have affiliate now and they haven't told me yet. You guys have? Hold on. This is how I know. Oh, it's not auto-filling. You have the thing, I think. Well, let's see. No, I don't think it worked. Because that should be a... That should be an emote. Because I have a couple of the emotes already set up, like they would work in the background. Yeah, we played another one. Huh. Yeah, I don't have emotes near yet. Yeah, I don't know. It's also for 0 bits. Yeah, I don't think I have bits yet. I think it's something you have. Do you have Twitch Prime or something? No, because Venom is Prime. You don't have the thing. I don't know, man. I'm not... You're just hacking the system, man. Just hacking the system. Maybe he's turned the buttons on, but not just attached all the things. Because here's the thing, a lot of the stats, a lot of the stats are, they don't flip over to next. Oh wait, it's because I have the sound alerts thing on my thing here. Yeah, I found the attachment. Add your extensions to the. Yeah. It takes me to this thing. Yeah, because I got this thing set up over here. Does I have a sub? I shouldn't have a sub. Emotional damage! I knew a second to start what that was. Yeah, I remember setting this up. I set this up. It's not... Yeah, you can't actually pay me any bits for it. That's the thing. Yeah, I remember setting this up. Yeah, okay, that's why. Alright. So I have the sound alerts. I just don't have the actual bits. Like, you can't pay me yet. Or Twitch can't pay me. Whoever's supposed to pay me, I don't know. My favorite thing is it's home so often. I know, it's emotional damage to know that you guys figured out how to do the sound alerts, which I love. I love the sound alerts as a concept, no matter what the situation is. But it's not the full thing. Is there some place in Discord I can share this dude's work? I mean... Oh, you mean in my thing? Oh, the guy for your freehand. Yeah, do it in, maybe 40k hobbying? Because that's just, like, general hobby chat? Yeah, or general chat, I suppose. I mean, kind of either or. I suppose I can get rid of the featured work in progress and the featured the other things. That was meant for people to put in stuff they want to put up on stream, but no one ever actually uses it, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. It's fine. Whatever. Oh, since we have so many people here that are in the Discord, can I ask y'all a huge favor? Within my server, can you guys change your, or just make sure your server nicknames match your Twitch names so I can tell who's who? If it's different, if it happens to be different, like dramatically different, like I gotta find Tone. I gotta hunt down Tone here because he's Kekets in the friggin' Discord, and I have to constantly remember that. Jeez, he did non-metallic. All right, well, that's going up on the stream. Yeah, I thought I was painting tonight. That's not actually happening. No, go away, Visual Studio Code. I don't care. That was a misclick. Like what? Like, oh, that. I didn't exactly have the effect I was looking for. I don't know what it's doing. It's alright. It's gone. It went away. Nope, that. Hold on. I have to. Oh, I know what happened. Hold on. I got this. We're fine. We're good. I figured it out. I know what's happening. Everything's under control. Is under control. Don't mind me. This. I can get this back in within a certain frame because it's within a folder. So I can tell what's where, how. And I really just need to crop stuff better and not be such a mong about it. And I'll just get like this. Now you can see all the different servers I'm in. That's it. I'm not paying. Yeah, basically Venom. It's just. Well, no, he's saying that because that's basically what I'm. He's repeating me. Like, we're just looking at other people's cool stuff. Look at this nonsense. Look at this. Look at this. This. Like, this non-metallic metal. Freehand. Which I guess if you already know I do my non-metallic metal, it's not so bad, but, like, it's just so well done. Actually, I shouldn't be that shocked. Like, I've done non-metallic metal 2D just on that level. It's so good. Especially the golds. Actually, I'm remembering what I literally just did on my Storm Raven. Hold on. I found it a while back. I choose to find inspiration. I know, right? Try not to make it explode. Oh, it got dusty up there. That's fine. I did a little bit. It's nowhere near as good as his, but I did a little bit of non-metallic melons myself on this freehand. I put on my Storm Raven of basically an Orc Skull. with a, dagger through it from above. And for funsies, I also put this, like, pretty scary looking raven skull. I have ideas for other stuff to put on this thing, but just haven't gotten to it. Yeah, it's on my Storm Raven. There are tutorials on how to do the plasma cans, by the way. How to do the hot plasma effect. It does, to get that exact effect, does require an airbrush, by the way. I'll get around to doing one on how to do one without an airbrush, because there's definitely a way of doing, like, really good looking hot plasma without an airbrush. A wormhole through his stuff and not have time to paint, which happens a lot. Oh, that's what you're saying. I thought you were just, like, hyperbolizing what I said of, like, fine, I'm not painting. Just chatting with you guys. This is just chatting stream now. Oh, man. Alright, what was I doing? I've carried white. Posted a Chaos Sisters kit bash on Pan as well. My kit bashing. Oh. Yeah, no, this guy, dude, you're kit bash, yo. You're kit bash, yo. Like, you're kit bash, yo. Gosu, you still here? You still with me, Gosu? I summoned thee. You must look at the screen. I know you're probably looking at like 3 different streams right now, if you're still there. Like, I'm gonna tag Gosu in this if he doesn't pop up in chat. Like, what now? Like, this is amazing. Just up. Alright. Ooh, I need to find one of the headpieces. I mean, ask Zofina. This is Zofiana. Sorry. Getting it wrong. We 14 hours left and said, Teeth, I'm printing for use on Halloween to make my house look like a large mimic. There you go. I like it. That's pretty good. That's honestly pretty awesome, actually. Dude, we have a bunch of D&D nerds in this stream, let me tell you. You're in the right place. Mimic yeah, see? We had a stream, was that Monday afternoon stream? I think it was Monday afternoon stream. We spent, like, the entire stream just trading, like, D&D stories. What's question Twitch mobile crapped out on me? Carol, no. Venom. Venom wanted to know what the feathered headpiece was on the sisters, kit bash. Also, my brain is really starting to fall apart here. It's like 11 at night. But I don't want to stop. I hearken from the days of first at D&D. A true legend amongst men we have amongst us. Not that we are men. We're definitely not. God! See, this would be a great time for, flip the table emote right now. Or a broken table. I want to make a broken table one too. A still and a animated. Man, that would take some time. Okay, here's one of the things that we gotta definitely. And yeah, I know, right? Basically tabletop. Basically, flip the table. I even spread a bunch of apothecary weight on like the rest of it. Fortunately, I missed the purity seal. I started on 5e. I started back in 3.5 actually. It's like 9 years ago. Another thing, and I've talked to some of the people here about this before. When we hit affiliate, I want to do some streams, maybe part of the normal schedule, maybe not, of me. Emote's amazing. Want some streams of me making the who is what and who is sending me messages? some streams of me making the emotes and merch designs. Oh, for people I don't know, I have a merch store of stuff I make, like, including this cup, this mug. This is a very early one. I have better versions of this in the works. But yeah, warning, this is a coffee mug, not a brush rinse cup. Both sides. And it, dishwasher and microwave safe. Also, all my prices... Look at that, the timer knows. That's on a timer right there. That BT official merch thing is on a timer. It knows. That or I'm that good. One or the other. Take your pick. The, prices you see in there is the prices you actually pay. All the shipping, all the taxes is, like, taken care of no matter where you are in the world. You just pay that. And I got a bunch of shirt designs in the works, and they're all, like, big upgrades from the ones you see there right now. But if you like any of those, like, pardon me, but I have minis to paint, which I personally own that shirt. I love that shirt. Go for it. Won't stay on. I'm trying to glue the backpack back on. Oh, yeah, and actually that makes sense. It's the turn of the hour, so all the timers go off at once. So yeah, I want to do some stream, like, once I hit affiliate, and I don't have to worry about my viewer count as much anymore, I want to do some art streams, like, in art category of me streaming my tablet, screen, one way or another, of me making these designs, and we hang out, and I make cool emotes for you guys, I make merch designs, and we can throw ideas back and forth, like, you know, people telling me to make a flip the table, emote. I'm all about it. I love it. Yeah. It's gonna be awesome. And after tonight's stream, dude, we might hit that, like, this week. I'm not joking. I was at, like, 2.7 earlier today. Like, that's the only thing I got left, is hitting the three viewer average, and we've been on, like, between 6 and, like, 12 viewers for the last, like, nearly 2 hours. Just reminding me, I need to put the lid on my brush cleaner. Yeah, put lid on your brush cleaner, dude. What's your problem? Like, I'm hyped. Tonight's legit been the best stream I've ever had. Numerically, fun-wise, it's great. I know it's winding down as the viewer count, like, dies down. Probably from me rambling about my stats, because people love hearing Twitch streamers talk about their stats. But no, it's good for you guys, because you guys can get so much more stuff. More content, more emotes. All kinds of stuff happens when we hit affiliate. Oh, as of Friday, I'll definitely have the VIP badges from hitting the 50 followers. You know what's funny? It's been saying I hit 50 followers since last week. But only on the Twitch stream manager and on my channel. And then if you went to the insights and the achievements where you unlock VIP badges, just said I had 49 for a week. Now there's no question about it, because now I'm at 53 or 54. Been over 2 years since I got affiliate. Wow. Okay, that's still gotta take more time to dry, so now I'm kind of stuck, because that's the... Like, I guess I could paint the head? I don't know. That or figure out when I'm actually gonna stop streaming. It's now 11. Been for 3 hours. Even with the, pump up of all you guys, because you guys are that cool. Definitely starting to flag. We're at 6 viewers, which is still, like, amazing. Like, incredible. Incredible. I guess we could chat about more stuff in the Discord. Because I see stuff happening? No? Oh, it's not mine. What was that? Did I put that in there? That's funny if I did. Now, are you talking about me or you guys? Zophiana. Alright, Interject, how you feeling? I know right now 3 hours is my limit unless I have a fun topic. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like normally, like up till now, I was streaming for 2 hours. Like when I first started, I was trying to go like hardcore, like basically full time immediately because like I knew I could paint for that long. But like because I had no one in the chat because I just started, like I only lasted a week doing that. So then I went down to 2 hours per stream, two streams. Now I'm learning that like I think 3 hours is the sweet spot, and I know. Oh, I don't really jump scare. Sorry, I don't really scare. Period. It's actually, but no, it's not completely true. I was definitely kind of scared playing Destiny 2 last night because I had a really absurd boss. I was doing on legendary difficulty solo. Just good idea. What was I saying? I found where in my schedule I can fit 3 hour streams. So probably gonna be 3 hour streams going forward because this like immediately worked way better. Massively better. So I think I think I have the momentum now that also makes sense for me energetically. Like if I have people in the chat, there was cloning in my dinner. That was it. That's what happened. Um, no. That's really funny though. Um, it's cool that you've now gotten to know me that well. Um, Now I have people in the chat. I could definitely do 3 hours on the regular, like people regularly in there. Oh, my social battery needs recharging after 3 hours. Right now is up to 4 to 6 hours before my old computer died, but I've got to regain my momentum and stamina. Yeah, I'm trying to build it up. Um, and also like still having time for a bunch of other stuff. Because here's the thing, guys. This commission, the White Scars commission, right? That's already been paid off a long time ago. My outside of this, I'm a web developer and business media producer. My big contracts for that are wrapping up. I might have a reasonable sized website job coming up, and I'm working on a new investment thing that could start getting me fairly regular money, not too far off. And I can last for another like couple months, maybe, without something like without if nothing else, like if I didn't earn anything from anything else. So, um, this is ironically about the time where I needed like Twitch to start like making me something if I wasn't gonna get a commission order through. Which actually this is one of the reasons I started when I did, is because I was like, okay, my big website contract's starting to wind down. Now I have the time that if I like I could theoretically pick up a second commission. And I could get that at any moment. And I proved that because on the second or third commission, I told the story earlier today. Earlier this stream actually. Someone sent me a commission form, like second or third stream I ever did, but I put the wrong email in, so I never got the commission because I had no way of contacting them, and they never came back into the stream because I brought this story back up every now and again just in case he was in the stream. Um. So yeah, no, this is the time is right, and it's time to start rolling on this proper. Because man's got to eat. It's actually kind of interesting because for a little while I was actually putting out job applications for different kind of like steady tech jobs. I wasn't getting anything. Either I was overqualified and they didn't want to mess with that right now, or it was such a high demand job. But I'm actually glad for it. I didn't like the idea of going back to get a job. It would have fixed all my economic issues like immediately. But I hate working for people. I've been self-employed for wow, about 8 years now. 8 years? Some fully self-employed for 6 years, but I'm doing some kind of self-employment for 8 years now. And now that I'm like, my Steam on my old stuff is like completely running out. Like, gotta get something rolling, something new. Finding jobs right now is hard. Wanting to leave retail doesn't help. Dude, I started in retail. I would never go back to retail. I would rather be on the street than work retail, like straight up. I won't do it. I refuse. Yeah, right. I don't miss my retail days. No, I worked at TJ Maxx and Home Goods for 4 years. For nearly 3 years of it, I was running the furniture department, which was nice in its own way, but I would never go back. Never. literally would scavenge on the streets. But no, I still have a few different hands being played right now. A few different card hands being played right now, in addition to this. So this is good. Also, doesn't help that I'm nearly 53 and the quarantine really intensified my being an introvert. Yeah, I hear that. I mean, I hear the introvert part and I hear the quarantine thing. I'm starting to become a bit more extrovert, but I think it's partially because I've gotten way better at setting my standards as to where I will be, like, social. When I was younger, I had many more instances of not having a choice as to where and how and with who I socialized. Not the case now. I had Circuit Safe for 6 years until it cratered. Managed car audio, media, and cameras. Customers can be some of the worst people, but I made it better. But it made me a better customer, though still in retail. Yeah, no, same here. I'm like super respectful to people that work retail. I mean, I try to be super respectful to everyone. I'm just not that kind of guy. Yeah, I do think we're winding down now. This was an awesome stream. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna say for Friday. Is I'm streaming again for people new. Big grocery retail until Grand Union and Cratered. I never even heard of Grand Union. So I guess that says something. I next stream Friday. I'm gonna move it up to 3 hours, 2 to 5 p.m. And 8 to 11 p.m. We're gonna try that on the regular for a while. If I've hit affiliate because of tonight, I will spend a good solid chunk of tomorrow just making new emotes, including an anime. I'm gonna make an animated flip table emote. Stop and Shop took them over? Okay, that makes sense. We got Stop and Shop everywhere here. I got Stop and Shop literally within, like, reasonable walking distance from me. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a significant chunk tomorrow working on new emotes if we get affiliate because it's tonight, and we'll have them Friday. If not, then I'll do some work over, Stop and Shop is a, like, grocer. Like, it does a little bit of extra doodads, here and there, like makeup and minor tool, like, cookout stuff. But it's primarily just a grocer, like a general grocer. It's fairly, in the areas it's in, it's fairly big chain. Yeah, probably make them over the weekend if I get it Friday. But yeah, no, I have a bunch of ideas in mind, and I'm ready to get into making them. All we have here are HEBs here in Texas. Oh, Texas. Took me a second to remember that joke. So yeah, I mean, we still got like I mean, comparatively speaking, for me, a nice viewer count, but yeah, I'm pooping out. So, I will see you guys Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So, well, it's 11 p.m. It's 11. We're after 11 p.m. now. I know. Cross your fingers on affiliate. Yeah, because you guys want your emotes, don't you? I guess your emotes, your bits, your subs. Yeah, I gotta think of some stuff for subs. What am I gonna give subs, guys? What do subs get? What do VIPs get? What do subs get? Like, I gotta make enough emotes to give subs some emotes. Oh, thanks. Oh, I did have an idea. You do, like, the flipped table static for normals, and VIPs and subs get the animated version. I don't know. I gotta workshop all this. We can talk about this. We can start talking about this stuff on my upcoming art streams when I'm making new emotes. because I'll be doing those. All right. Have a good night, everyone. I'm going to sign off. Actually, we still got like 5 viewers. Is there anyone on? Can we raid someone? Oh, there's a bunch. There's a decent. Uh. Okay. Do we want to raid Mini Ruckus or Stormer 415? I like them both a lot. Does anyone have any strong opinions between the two? I know Venom, you're a Mini Ruckus guy. That's where I met you. Stormer 415 is a pretty cool dude, though. Ruckus has fewer dudes, though. We would triple his current viewer count if we would jump to him. You know, let's do it. Let's go tell him how like awesome of a day I've had. I go. You guys still with me? Gonna go raid the Ruckus. I gotta go get my thing for him. Like the get through the pre-roll ads. So yeah, just stick with me. If you're a lurker, not in the chat, stick with me for like 2 more minutes. Not even. Oh, I didn't have to go through the pre-roll. All right, let's go. Oh, I lost to 6. All right, won't triple, but pretty close.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Thanks, Sophiana. That was greatly timed. I appreciate that. Keep using those. I love it. All right, let's roll.
Basically tabletop. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm bringing some hurt. I'm painting some Votan, guys. I'm trying my hand at contrast paints with these guys. First time I've ever used contrast paints. Hi, runners! Feel the pain. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about how a hurricane and sitting through a hurricane. Victor Von Champ. Awesome. I just got my box in the mail. I knew someone would always be working on theirs. Yes. I plan on getting another box set too. For reasons. I got a couple of them. I think I'm going to change a few of these details.